Oh, I feel dirty after that last part. If you'll excuse me, guys, I think I'm just gonna sit in here for a while and just cleanse myself of, that which must not be named. Wash myself of the shame, of the regret, of the misfortune, of the chagrin, of the plinky plonks, the red coins, and the sliding off the stage, and okay, I feel better now. So, we're back on our original file from part 1. We've gotten 5 shines from Pianta Village, and 4 of the 9 shines that I showcased last part that you can get in the plaza. So now, we're up to a total of 9. That's math lesson number 53 from your friend Austin on Sugar. And now, we can finally start moving on with the world, and do something about the stupid cameras and the wall jump problems. Hopefully. So first things first, we're going to have to attack this particular goopy piranha because he is covering up the Elder Pianta statue? The Grand Pianta statue? Something like that? I don't particularly keep track. Luckily, that's not too much of a problem. If you're following along, yeah, you want to have either 9 or 10 shines at this point. I'd recommend 9 so everything goes a bit smoother and cleaner, but God, there's still cutscenes. There's still cutscenes. Why are there cutscenes? We've been playing for over 50 minutes. Why are there still cutscenes in this game? I guess it's just a sign of the times. Okay. Chasing down Shadow Mario is either a matter of splashing him with as much water constantly as possible, or having a pinpoint shot on him. From what I understand, he has a health bar that depletes, but it regenerates quickly, so you need to keep on the pressure on him. And he's down in seconds, literally, for this first one. Not really sure what they were going for here, but I suppose this is the equivalent of chasing after Mipsy from Mario 64. He's heading for the square! Go get him! Yeah, well, we're in the square, and he's just standing there. And, hang on, that laugh animation thing looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Hang on. Let me see if I can get him to do it again, because it's just in such a hurry to get away. Oh my god, it is. It's the second Piantissimo laugh. They just reused that animation? Seriously? Kind of makes you wonder which came first. Alright, so, rather than heading into Bianca Hills like a good Samaritan would, we're gonna go over here to this corner, because the statue's up. Everything looks like it should in Delfina Plaza. I can only assume the wall jump will work now. Are you serious? Are you serious? You know, I don't think I'm totally clean from Pachinko. Gonna have to, cleanse myself further. You know, I had this whole bit planned where I'd, like, run at the wall, I can wall jump now, and I'd be able to get into that extra mission. I'd be really happy. You know, without that, life number 57 just isn't worth living anymore. So we're gonna go get a life and just enjoy these awful cameras. Yeah, cameras still don't work. Wall jump still doesn't work. I don't feel like I'm living in reality. Hopefully we'll just wake up and this will all just be a bad dream. And we'll just somehow miraculously have the 9 shines that we got during dreaming.
Oh my god, I thought he'd never shut up. Good morning, YouTube. Austin on Sugar here. It's been 3 years since I recorded that, and I don't even remember what I was doing. Can you believe I don't even remember recording that? Rest of the part got really boring, so I decided to shake things up. Hi, it's me from the future, or probably last month by the time you're listening to this, if not later. I think we finally got the wall jump working, though. All it took was time travel. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's so much better now. Oh, it's like a huge relief off my back just to be able to wall jump again. It's all because we died 3 years ago, apparently. It works. It works. So, same thing as before. Swim at the wall, jump off the wall, and then we can get up onto the tree. You gotta let go of the control stick while you've still got speed, and then you'll have enough momentum to be able to hit the wall sliding, basically. This was the other mission that I wanted to show off way back in the day. If you didn't know, this is, kind of hard to find. This was my last shine in the game to get, besides like 1 billion blue coins. Still doesn't feel like a real shine. Feels like something out of a ROM hack, frankly. Oh, this is weird to go back to. Yeah, no, very, very, very fun area, I guess you could say. I really wanted to show this off because it's this nice extra zen whatever. Plus, I have a lot of fun memories for this area. I was gonna talk at length about how much I like this area and how interesting it is, how you can get a better view of Mario from over the top instead of, you know, trying to see him in the grass and everything else. But I mean, like, I would hope that if you're watching a Let's Break of Super Mario Sunshine, you've already played Sunshine, or at least watched a proper Let's Play of it. I get that a lot. I think people kind of just wonder, why do you call it something else? Aren't you just Let's Playing and doing weird stuff? No, not really. I mean, like, I don't know what a better term for it would be. I made up the term when I was, I want to say 16 years old, and I've just stuck with it since. It's been a while. Oops. But yeah, Let's Breaks. In my mind, it's more about sharing the unique, weird stuff that you can do with self-imposed challenges. This is why I did a whole Let's Break about power-ups and Sonic Adventure, and eventually ended up doing Sonic-only challenges and Heroes. It's just fun to set these arbitrary limitations for yourself and just see what the freedom of the game lets you do. So this is simultaneously a glitch showcase, but also, like, just something that I think was fun to do, and you can all join in. I would actually recommend, I really should have recommended this in part 1 now that I think about it, but I really should recommend trying this for yourself to see if you can 100% Pianta Village before opening Noki Bay. It's such a weird, pointless challenge, but I really did want to show that this is something that I do for fun regularly. And then it took me 3 years and a bunch of very abrupt editing and jumps in time and computer troubles to actually share this with you guys. So I'm finally getting around to it, which is keeping me in really good spirits right now, if it's not obvious. But I didn't think it would take this long to get back to. Whoops. So from what Past Me said, I'm pretty sure you figured out I've been bouncing between 2 save files just so I could show all of the different missions open for you back when I was trying to clear out Delfino Plaza to get, what was it, 9 shines? Yeah, there we go. All the different ones you could get to get 10 shines, and that 10th one was the one we just completed with the red bird or whatever. I forgot about that. The stone up there mystified me as a kid. It's just the rocket mission from the lighthouse. After you get the rocket nozzle, you can get up on top of the lighthouse and pound down on it. But as a kid, fighting against this thing, I was like, what is that? That mysterious aura. Is it a UFO? Are there aliens invading Delfino? I don't know what's going on. How is it staying up there anyway? Like, is that just a really big oversight? Oh geez, I sure hope we don't find a bunch of other oversights coming soon. Anyway, really odd thing, you don't have to open any of the entrances to any of the levels. You just have to defeat the goopy piranha thing that's there, watch the cutscene of the whatever it is growing back, and then now even if you die, the entrance to Gelato Bay is Gelato Bay. Oh no, how tired am I? Gelato Beach is still open, which is cool. We're gonna do the same thing with Rico Harbor. In order to get the next shine in Pianta Village, which is the whole thing we're worried about right now, we need Yoshi. technically not, but we need Yoshi. So I'm making it my mission to get into Pina Park as quickly as possible, which would require opening up the other 2 levels and having 10 shines. I kinda did this out in the wrong order. My bad. Really, I should have gone for the 10th shine after opening up the way to this, but I'm sure we can make this work somehow. Now, by make this work, I mean we've got to figure out some way to either enter a level or die, like I said, in order to best save time and effort, and I don't feel like entering any other levels, so I guess that leaves us with one option. Ah, that looks a lot better. Alright. So now we can get into Pina Park, which is the next step in getting Yoshi. I find it really weird that the requirements for getting into Pina Park are just open all the other levels and also have 10 shines? Like, why? Noki Bay is 20, by the way. I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned that in a previous part or not, but that's kind of our time limit. We need to get 100% in Pianta Village before we hit 20 shines. That's the ideal, at least. We'll see if we can do that.
That is Pina Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
I've never given that line a lot of thought. It's kind of strange that FLUDD is convinced the villains have some kind of secret hideout. Why? They don't. It's a robot that they've just kind of got there, right? Anyway, I don't think it's really even worth wasting our time with this. Like, you know what happens in Pina Park, right? Just roll the music. Oh, one thing before we leave, though. I should show this off. A lot of people take this mission very slowly. I guess it's one of those things. Sunshine feels like a game designed to waste your time, so everyone just kind of assumes go after one turtle after another, and even though they're all exactly the same, you just have to do it one at a time. But you can actually save a bit of time and effort by not waiting on the turtles, by just getting more than one at a time. In fact, the flowers will express how much they... Okay, we're good. Next up, just gotta catch back up with Dark Mario. Wow, I must be really out of it. It's been a while. I'm sorry, Dark Mario, Dark Sonic, Dark the Hedgehog. There's my original fan character. He and Sinos will go on many great journeys together. Okay. So, I know this is a Yoshi egg, but doesn't it kind of just make it look like Shadow Mario really wants an omelet? It's just running away. No! This is my omelet! I want breakfast! You can't have it! Alright, what does this Yoshi want? Oh! Bananas, those are right behind us. How convenient. I never liked the pink Yoshi, but I guess it just happens to be the most convenient in this case. I won't complain. And we can eat a pineapple here and turn orange. Or not. Is that an oversight? I'm gonna call that an oversight. Sunshine's got a lot of those. We wouldn't be sitting here right now having this Let's Break going if this game wasn't full of oversights. Alright, so, now that we're on top of the shrine, if we can get the camera to behave. This is the problem with fixing the camera so that it doesn't go through walls anymore, is suddenly now, it doesn't go through walls anymore. My bad. Okay, we should be good. Oh, I'm so sorry, Yoshi. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's try this again. Triple jump up and... Shoot! Alright, alright. Easy enough. Triple jumps are doable. We can do this. Ah, nope. Never mind. Okay. The 8th time's the charm? Yeah. We'll make this work. Okay. Let's get back to, what we were doing in here. What were we on? Mission 5? Halfway through? So now that we actually have the Yoshi egg, we can do things with Yoshi in this stage. Now, for those of you who are going to point out that I didn't need to go through all that effort to get Yoshi, my goal is to 100% the stage before we open Noki Bay. If we just did all the stars, including glitching into Chucksterville, I'm gonna call it. Speaking of chucking, nailed it. If we just glitched into Chucksterville, we'd still have to go to Pin and Park at some point, which would only save us 3 shines, I think. And plus, that's just too hard for me. It's not worth it. It's not worth doing. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, which means we're gonna cut things a little bit close on the 100%ing. But we'd need to get at least Yoshi for 3 blue coins in this place, which is, oh, just enough to get us to 20 stars anyway. How fascinating. I never even thought about that. Maybe I should have scripted this run better. Alright, y'all know how much everyone hates these. I don't. I actually really like Chucksterville. Chucksterville's cool. Like, it's a really cool concept. It's a little silly, but I think I've got a good handle on it. I'm careful. Are you serious? I said I'm extremely careful. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, Mario's just violent to Chucksters. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've had enough therapy just from being able to bonk them all on the head. In fact, bonking them on the head actually makes this a lot easier. If you have any trouble getting Chucksters who are moving to stop in the right place, you can still talk to them while they're yelling at you. So if you bonk on their head first, they will stop in place, and then you can just talk to them normally while they're yelling at you. It gives you a little more time, for example, with this guy, who is very prone to launch you off into the air, and when he stops, he doesn't quite stop in the middle. That's always bothered me. If you need him in the very center to line yourself up, you can always jump on his head. But that was easy enough. I only fail so many times at this. It's the red coin one that I'm worried about. Speaking of, we should probably get that out of the way before we do anything else. Just because I know it's going to be an absolute headache. We'll just have to grind out a few more lives just to make sure that we're okay there, but doable. Very doable. Alright, that was a pear Yoshi needed. Are those pears? I've never actually known what those are. I think they're supposed to be pears. I'm gonna call them pears, although I don't actually know. But shouldn't be too hard to get Yoshi down there. Much prefer orange Yoshi. I know at least one viewer who will be ecstatic to hear that your orange Yoshi's my favorite. Assuming I don't throw his treat into the whatever's underneath this village. I think this is the only bottomless pit in the... Like, it's the only stage-wide bottomless pit in the game, right? I guess this is supposed to be the last stage you visit? Anyway, we do need to get all these if we're gonna 100% Pianta Village. Fun fact about these bees, if you run right past them, you'll never get hit by them. They need you, like, in their range for a certain amount of time for them to go in for the sting. So you can just run through them a bunch and never get hit. Since Yoshi runs so fast and can turn on a dime, you can just keep running through them constantly and never deal with anything, which is nice. It's a very nice, ease of access type thing. Makes, getting all 3 of these much easier, I'll say that much. never really liked the bees. I've had difficulties with them as a kid. But at least, you know, after you've wasted as much time as I have with this game, they don't seem nearly as bothersome. In fact, they're kind of cute. Also, sometimes they just won't attack you at all. It's kind of nice. In fact, have we gotten stung at all yet? I don't think so, have we? Oh, right. There we go. Okay. So that's 2 of the Yoshi required blue coins. Really the only reason we needed to go through all this. Otherwise, I could have done this in like 2 parts and called it a day. But I have to go on to a 3rd part. Never quite figured out how the butterfly AI worked, but they are probably the most annoying thing to have to do as Yoshi. But now that we got that, we should be all set. I wonder how many stages in the game Yoshi's actually not required for anything but blue coins. Seems to be a lot. I know there's a way to glitch out Yoshi's fruit adventure, for example. But now we can go back in and enjoy hell. I mean... Oh, that's right, I forgot about this. I forgot about the other M. Okay, now we've gotten hit by the clouds. It's unfortunate. I really should have held off on that M the more I think about it for the next mission, because I'm curious about something, but not worth focusing on right now. Focusing is for later. Spin jumps with Yoshi are a little bit better for height. We'll just open that up. Let's grind out the lives one more time. I mean, like, I could do the other one, and this time I have FLUDD with me, so I don't know what I'm worried about, but, let's see what we can do. Nice part about having FLUDD, we can just skip over most of the Chucksters using hover. But I might as well exact a little bit of revenge in the meantime. This gap is clearable. Oh jeez, maybe I should have used the hover for that. Oops. Yeah, I'm not dealing with those guys at all. This guy always gives me weird issues, I swear. Sometimes I wonder about these. Do you think that anyone's actually like made their own versions of these levels? Because I would love to just play like the secret of the mods, basically. It'd be very fun, come to think of it. Okay, let's see if I can line myself up right. I'm trying to be fancy. Let's not be fancy. Let's just be old-fashioned about it. There we go. All right. That's entirely unnecessary, but I'll take it. I think the Chuckster in the box actually has the perfect aim for that, so that's not the biggest deal. But I'd rather not use them if I can help it. I'm pretty sure you can clear this gap too. So there's really only one mandatory Chuckster in the entire stage. At least to get this shine, which, you know. Really do like the nighttime atmosphere of these too. Very, very pretty design. But before we go there, I'm not sure how many people know about this, but all of the little, what are these, strutting stews they're called? If you hop on them while more than one is upside down, they'll all die. I don't know why, but I find this really fascinating, and also you can grind lives out of this. But Austin, I hear you say, why do you need to grind lives? It's not like you have anything else that's really hard to do. It's just this mission, right? Yeah, I'm not making up for anything at all. Not compensating for anything at all. Not compensating for anything at all. Okay, I think we're good now. I think it's 3 that give you an extra life, so feel free to abuse that if you need to. Maybe just skip the red coin button entirely and just go grind some lives first and then go back. I would do that. I'm desperate, but I would do that. This was always a mission that seemed to give a lot of people trouble as a kid. I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, I know I had trouble with it as a kid too, but once you know where all 10 piantas are, this isn't that bad. I'm almost convinced that it's just because everyone goes for the blue coins. You don't have to. If you're not in a hurry and you're not speedrunning and not trying to 100% this game, you don't have to go for the blue coins, you know. At least you can go for them later. I like to get all 10 of the piantas safe, and then go on to cleanup crew style, get all the blue coins afterwards. And if you follow a guide, such as any Let's Play or Let's Break on YouTube of this game, you already know where all 10 piantas are, so there's really not too much difficulty with this, I wouldn't think. As long as you're not an idiot. But yeah, save all the blue coins for later. In fact, it's even easier than that because you only need 8 blue coins. So if you are in a hurry, just don't talk to the kids. Don't waste your time. They only give you extra lives. And I mean, it's not like I just grinded out a bunch of extra lives in the last level. It's not like I need them for anything. This guy's always supposed to be my last. Where's the other? Oh boy, we're gonna have to go hunting, aren't we? Oh, I'm an idiot. Literally the first one I usually go for. Hi, thank you. Give me your blue coin. Give. Give it here. Mine. Give. Give. Can I be your little PogChamp? Hand it over. Give me shiny. I'm a shadow. I need shiny. Alright. That's, most of them down. What's next? Oh, that's right. I forget these missions even exist. Do they even count as missions? It's a little bare bones. But it's nice to have another mission that takes you to the nighttime area just because I really like the way shines look at nighttime in this place. It's the only area in the game that actually gives you the opportunity to see that, I'm pretty sure, right? Plus, this is the only challenging one in the game. I actually kind of like that. Does anyone else find it weird that his staff is oil colored as opposed to lava colored? Or, sorry, licorice sherbet colored instead of mango sherbet colored? I'm assuming it's mango because spicy mango is the thing. Huh? Mango habanero goop. Yeah, there we go. It all comes down to this. 2 blue coins to go, 2 shines to go, and oh boy, what are we at? 18 total right now? I already forgot. I hope we can make it into. We should be able to if I planned everything right. If not, I mean, sorry for wasting your time for 2 hours. Be sure to tune in for part 4 next week. Well, there's one of the blue coins, so we should be pretty good. What's left? You know, I'm absolutely blanking. I don't remember what the last coin is. Yeah, okay, maybe that's part of it, but maybe 30 blue coins is just a lot to remember. That's also fair. I don't know if there's like a clean way to get back up top, but this is the safe way I've always found. And you're right in the middle of the party, and we can just get the other 8 red coins. As a child, I couldn't figure out how to get to the cloud off in the distance, but I could always figure out how to get up to the top of the tree. More on that later. But that means I never figured out. Maybe it was one of the red coins I was missing or something. I know there was some odd reason why I never beat this mission, but I definitely got the secret shine available in this mission, which leads me to wonder, how do kids find this stuff? Like, I don't know how adults find this stuff, with guides on the internet and everything. Spray the sun and a shine will appear from this very specific platform. What about that one where you had to spray the moon well, from atop the golden mushroom? I mean, I feel like I got that one as a kid, but I think that's because I was just faffing about as a kid. Like, ooh, trick for the barrels. Ground pound it right on the corners and you'll break them all. Not that that has any practical use in the entire game, but I still think it's fun. That's a strange thing about these wider ranged red coin hunts, is that now that I'm an adult, I legit don't remember how I found them all, and I feel like I'd get bored looking for them now. Maybe I just forgot the charm of talking to people or something. I mean, I know I have. I'm a shut-in. Anyway, first really big easy way on top of the big tree. The one most people are familiar with and probably, I don't know if it was dev intended or not, but it's definitely the way that I always go nowadays. So let's get up on top of that leaf, hop to this leaf, and here we are. Makes for a nice easy way up top. I'm curious if this mission allows for the 100 coin shine? Maybe not, because it's just 2 pads of coins, right? Anyway, while we're here, we might as well get this, because I love when you can do this. I think this might be the only time in the game that they let you do this, but if you collect a shine and then rate the 8th red coin, well... yeah. What is wrong with FLUDD? Oh, I'm so proud of that. I don't actually remember when the water tank spawns back in, but I love that that's the only graphical glitch of all of this. What? Why? Now let's go back and get those 8 red coins. Wait, where? What? But I'm over here. Wait, hold on. What? And then, no, but what? Can we see that in instant replay, please? I mean, all right. All right, let's make our way up. This is how I used to do this stuff as a kid, which should go to show how incessantly wrong I am. I didn't know how to get up as a kid, because I mean, I never bothered looking up to see the cloud, so I didn't realize the rocket nozzle was supposed to be used on the swing. I don't know if anyone knows that to this day, because the way I found up and the way most people found up completely ignore the rocket nozzle, like it doesn't even exist. All right, let's grab that last blue coin. All right, so this last platform up here, I don't know why they put another one here, but if you spray against the tree from enough height, you'll just jump up the tree. Because that happens. I don't know why. It's really silly. Okay, this is it. This is the last shine. I think we did it. 20 shines opens up Noki Bay. I think this is our 20th, so we just barely made it because I'm bad at glitches. Oops. Oh wait, I'm out of water! Oh god.
Oh, relief. That's a lot of relief.
And there you have it. 20 shines, 30 blue coins, all from Pianta Village and other mandatory things. And only now does Noki Bay open up. Timing. I'm rather proud of this. I didn't really know if this was even possible the first time I tried it, but I decided to record it. This was all 3 years ago, mind you. 4 years ago? It was a while ago. It was a very long time ago now. And it's possible, which is great. I'm very happy. There's nothing else. That's it. We're done. We're good. We're done. We're done here. I'm just doing a quick victory lap to show off that every other level is open. I think? I don't remember what I was thinking, but I was kind of happy just to skip around like this. It feels really nice getting this project done after so long of just sitting here. And so now we're finally done, 3 parts in, 1 very long part, at least before I edit this down a bit more. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope this has been good for all of you, because it's been good for me, I think. Cathartic. Hope this year will treat everyone better than the last. I hope you join in and play through this like me. Maybe you'll have more luck with wall jumps on that one wall than I did. Maybe you'll discover what I'm about to talk about in part 4. See you then!